O chosen one, without even raising a hand or declaring a challenge, you made the beast look like a gentle lamb, stripped of its fangs and exposed. The truth was revealed in broad daylight because you stood firm in your honesty. An entire empire of fear collapsed. Your presence alone rewrote the entire scene. There are those who built their influence on loud shouting, artificial prestige, and terrifying others to appear larger than they are. They mastered the art of belittling others to grow in their eyes. If they spoke, they were obeyed. If they roared, everyone scattered. Fear gripped hearts until you arrived. When you appeared, that image shattered like glass on a rock. O chosen one, this person might be in your workplace, your family, or your social circle. They were used to imposing their opinion and creating awe around them. People walked on eggshells near them. When they looked at you and prepared to roar as usual, they expected you to shrink like the others. But it didn't happen. Not because you wanted to be stubborn, but because their vibrations of fear did not match your tranquility. You were operating on a different level where tricks don't work. The roar choked in their throat, and their weakness was exposed to the public. The one who ruled by fear for years shriveled back to their original reality. A lamb behind a mask. Your energy said no without a word. Your presence drew boundaries without lines. That is true power, when someone with deep roots enters a stage full of actors. And now, O chosen one, I invite you to keep the crown of remembrance, Taj al-Diker, every night. Repeat it with a present heart 1,000 times in silence. Watch how your soul's clarity returns. Something deeper was happening in secret. People are only realizing it now. You were belittled for years. They said your kindness was weakness, your patience was ignorance, and your silence was negligence. They thought they understood you, but they were wrong. Your mind never stopped working. It collected details, arranged signals, and memorized moments. Every conversation, every look was recorded in your memory. They thought you would forget, but you didn't. They thought your silence was ignorance, but it was total understanding. O chosen one, you saw every game. You knew every manipulation. You chose not to act as they expected, so they grew complacent and thought their behavior would pass without consequence. Now, anxiety keeps them awake. If you saw and understood everything, what else do you know? For some of you, this goes back to childhood. You were misunderstood for a long time, but God's wisdom was preparing you in silence. This is the Sigma channel, a space for excellence. If you are a chosen one, share your story. Your strength is in your insight, and your peace is in your steadfastness. They treated you as if you didn't understand, excluding you from discussions. But you were always understanding. You weren't oblivious, you were gathering data and building insight. Today, you enter rooms with years of stored wisdom. Those who thought they were moving you realize you were studying them. They are obsessed with you not out of admiration, but because you disrupted their entire structure just by being yourself. You exposed the falseness of their power without a conflict. If these words touch your heart, know that other chosen ones need to hear them. Since that moment, their nights have been sleepless. They maneuver and look for ways to neutralize a threat that isn't even attacking. You don't plot or seek to hurt anyone. You just live your life, and yet this is harder on them than any direct confrontation. What you carry is real power. What they perform is just a show. True power doesn't need an announcement. O chosen one, you don't need any of that. You may be quiet and soft-spoken, but in the world of meaning, your heart is firm and guarded by divine tranquility. The beast turned into a lamb in your presence because truth overcame the performance. Your quiet authority dismantled their fake authority. They realized that you are connected to a source they cannot reach. You move with a support they don't even understand. Now they are exaggerating their behavior to compensate for their loss. This is the moment of the fall. They are doubling the shouting and the oppression over those they still control to prove their dominance. But it's becoming obvious. People now see their desperation and falseness. People are starting to compare. They saw how this beast behaved when you were present and how they behave when you are gone. Your presence gave people hope and proof that the beast is just a costume. O chosen one, your danger to the system is that you are a living example of freedom. You are proof that control is a choice. The beast fed on the energy of fear, but you arrived and the machine stopped. They are losing their sleep, their identity, and their pride. Everything they built collapsed in a moment, not by your action but by your existence. They are stuck watching your every move while you move forward and grow. They search for a weakness or a secret to use against you, but they find nothing because what you carry is authentic. In their world, everyone has a weakness or a fake mask, but their usual tools don't work on you. You have already faced your shadows and overcome your fears. Everything they intended as a breaking point became fuel for your mission. The beast tries to roar in other ways, hidden manipulation or indirect sabotage, because admitting defeat is not an option. But every plot exposes them further. You don't fight, you don't engage. You simply exist, and that alone is enough.